Good morning everybody, it's Tim here from Manor Park Classics. I hope we're all well. A happy new year to you from myself and everybody here at Manor Park Classics. I'm here today instead of Jim. Jim's otherwise indisposed. So all the cars I'm going to show you today are available to buy at our next auction on the 14th of February. So first on the block, we've got this Ginetta. It's a Ginetta G40 from 2020. It's primarily for use on the racetrack. As you can see, it's all been liveried up, but it will go on the road. Just got a fresh MOT on it and it is registered for the road. It is road legal. Now the nice thing about this car, in addition to its very, very nice livery, is the fact it's got the uprated engine. So a standard Ginetta G40 would have about 100 brake horsepower. This one's got the 150 brake horsepower, 1.8 Z-Tech engine, fitted with a 5-speed manual gearbox. So as you can see in there, as Matt's showing you around there, it's got proper racing seats, you've got the proper harnesses in there, you've got a fire extinguisher as well. So that is a nice tricky bit of kit. Somewhere between 12 and 14,000 pounds on that one, we reckon. So come and have a look at that if you're interested. Over to this Saab here. Now this is a no reserve Saab. It's a 9.3 convertible, obviously. It's a 1.8 linear SE, which means you get some nice little bits of kit. 70,000 miles. It's got a ticket on it as well. Little bit of history. I think this is a really great alternative to the more common BMW 3 Series convertible, or maybe a C-Class convertible, a Merc C-Class. This is something a little bit more different. One could argue maybe a little bit more sophisticated. So it's an 09 reg, 2009, very, very tidy condition indeed. In this rather nice, attractive metallic blue. Don't see many in this colour actually. Electric hood as well, half leather interior, very nice. No reserve on that one, so who knows what it's going to do, but by rights it should do 3 grand-ish, I reckon. Then over to this little midget here. So this is a mid-70s early rubber bumper MG Midget. It's finished in the green with the black trim. This has actually had a colour change in the late 90s. It was originally beige, so I think the green works a lot better. As you can probably see, it's a bit dusty. It has been stud, and we can't get it started at the moment. I suspect it's because the petrol's just gone a bit stale. But the main thing with the Midget is it solid? And this one is. So I've had a look underneath it. Along the wing tops here, it's all nice and solid. The hood's in good nick, the interior's in good nick, but the paint is a bit flat. So hopefully we'll have this car starting on the button in time for our auction. No reserve on that one. So we'll see how that one does on the day. Nice little starter classic, that one, and it's quite rare as well because it's an early rubber bumper. You get the red badge on the front, and you also get the early dash that the rubber bumpers had, so it's the crossover from the chrome bumpers. Nice little classic, that one, really solid, like I say. Let's have a little wander along here. That's that lovely Alfa there. We've got a Boxster there as well. We've got an RX-7, and then from the same home as the Midget is this little Spitty. So this Spitfire, again being sold on a no reserve basis, super solid, has been restored at some point in time. I guess a bit like the Midget as well. This one actually starts, but there is a problem with the clutch. So even though you can put it into gear when the engine's not running, when you try and put it into gear when the engine's running, it won't go in. Suspect it's a problem with the master or the clutch or the slave or something like that. So consequently, it's being sold as a project. Again, it's a no reserve car. You get the hard top, you get the standard interior, and actually it presents quite nicely. Needs a bit of a cut and polish, I think. And it sounds great because if Matt goes down there, you'll see it's got the double exhaust pipes there, the stainless pipes. Again, super solid, that one. So that's those in this haul. Should we head over here and have a look at the other cars in the other room? So here we are in our other unit, or other part of our facility. Here we have a very nice 2002 Honda S2000 with the proper S2000 reg plate. There we go, down there. So good metal grey, red leather interior. This one's done about 130,000 miles. It's not the most perfect S2000 you're ever going to see. So there's a little ding there, and there's some patination there on the mirrors as well. but it has done 130,000 miles, so you've got to cut it a bit of slack, and it is coming up to 25 years old as well. We've got some history with this one. It's got an MOT on it. Overall, it presents very, very nicely. It's one to come and have a look at, maybe one to use and improve over time. As a consequence of the one or two little bits that need doing on it, and it's not the tidiest in the world, it's priced accordingly. So this could be yours, sat in your drive, we reckon, at somewhere between £6,000 and £8,000, which is at the lower end of S2000 value, so well worth a look, that one. Let's wander over here. We've got a couple of Jags. Now, we like a Jag at Manor Park. First up, we've got this very nice XK8. So this is in Radiance Red. Only 2 owners from new, under 40,000 miles from new as well. Stacks of history. It's a local car. Radiance Red here, and you've got the grey leather interior as well. Very tidy. 1 or 2 little bits cosmetic that need doing, but for an XK8, that's a super example. Best of all, guys, this is going through as no reserve. So potential bargain there for somebody. I love those. I think the shape is fantastic. And difficult to believe that that shape now is coming up to 30 years old. That's a fantastic looking thing, that. Some nice new rubber on it as well, by the looks of it. So that's good. And then we're moving over to this other Jag. So we've got this X308 3.2 Sovereign, Sea Frost metallic, oatmeal leather. Again, a super example, super clean. You see these kind of Jaguar saloons from the early 2000s, they're starting to go at the bottom of the wings. The headlining's dropped, the leather's a bit tired, but this one is a really, really nice example. Plenty of history on this one. You've got an MOT on it as well. This one's got the 3.2 litre V8 engine in it, so it's got plenty of shove. Loads of history, like I say, great nick. This one's going to be between £5,000 and £6,000, we reckon, but we'll see how it does on the day. Have a look at that interior in there, eh? Lovely, lovely. It's like my mother's front room in there, beautiful. I just want you to have a look at this. So you would have seen this last week with Jim. This is a Triumph Stag, obviously. It's a late 70s on our edge. I think the key to this car is its condition and how solid it is. It didn't look much last week, I must admit. And we had 1 or 2 comments about rust appearing on the paintwork. Okay, the paintwork's not perfect, but by the looks of it, it's not particularly rusty. We've cleaned it, and I know there was an observation made here on the boot lid about rot. It was actually dirt. The paintwork isn't perfect, and the chrome work isn't perfect, but for a Stag that's been in storage for a while, I think that's a fantastic project for somebody. It looks super solid. It's manual. It's on the 5-spoke alloys. It just looks an absolute treat. And I think this is probably one you can get back on the road pretty easily. Use it, improve it as you go. You've got the hard top as well. And that's going through, I believe, as a no reserve. So potential bargain there for somebody as well. So I'm going to brave the cold now. And we'll go outside and see what's just arrived. Okay, so before we have a look at the cars outside, let's head over to Barron's with Molly and Tony and see what they've got in for us this week.
Thanks, guys. Welcome, everyone, to our weekly walk around here at Barron's Manor Park Classics. I'm Molly, and this is
I'm Tony.
It's a nice treat for you not to see Lewis, isn't it? We're going to kickstart our walk around video with something very loud, fast, and very American. It's a 2017 Chevrolet Camaro, guided £26,000 to £30,000. It's showing 30,000 on the odometer. It's had 2 former keepers, and it's a UK car from new. This is also the 50th anniversary edition with gorgeous Nightfall grey metallic paint with orange decals and calipers. And inside, it's also got the orange leather stitching. It's also a 7-speed manual. It's 6.2 litre V8, taking the car from 0 to 60 in just 4 seconds.
Wow. My sort of performance. Once upon a time.
Wow. It's got some extras. which include a heads-up display, sat-nav, reversing camera, and a Bose stereo. It is certainly very well presented. So the next car we're going to be looking at is a 1968 Morris Minor 1000, guided 4.5 to 5.5. Everyone loves a little moggy.
Got to have your little moggy minor in your life at some time.
Well, they're a perfect starter classic for someone. I know it would certainly be my choice for a first classic car. It's a single family ownership with one member owning the car 43 years.
Wow.
Its last MOT was the 23rd of the 10th as well, but it's an exempt car.
So a little bit of help just
Clarity,
to give you confidence in buying the car.
Yeah, it's a lovely little car. It's got a large history file with invoices for work that's been carried out, and it does run and drive well, especially because it was driven to the auction venue by the vendor, and it drove very well.
We were here to welcome him.
Yes, it was a lovely little treat.
Lovely surprise to see such a little treat.
Yes.
Moving on.
Yes, moving on.
Mercedes.
We've got a 2003 Mercedes E500 Avant-Garde, and this is a very nice treat because it is in at no reserve. It's a lot of car for possibly not a lot of money.
Yeah, driven to the auction.
Driven to the auction venue with no problems.
And a beautiful V8 engine purring along.
Yes, it did sound absolutely lovely. It's showing 97,500 miles on the odometer, and it's got an MOT till April 2026. It's also got a little bit of service history with 7 stamps in the service book. Now, no car is without its imperfections. You can see a couple of stone chips at the front here on the bonnet, but it doesn't take away from the car in any way.
Overall, a very straight, good, usable car. And again, it was driven here, and it was driven here by Molly, who enjoyed herself no end.
Yes, it was a very nice car to drive, I must say. What's the saying you call it? Sheep in...
a wolf in sheep's clothing.
There you go. That's what it is.
With a beautiful V8 engine, very reliable. A great motorway car.
Yes.
Autobahn special.
Right, let's move on then.
So the next one is?
So the next one is a 1957 Land Rover Series 1, and this is in at £14,000 to £17,000. It's a lovely one. I am a very big fan of Land Rovers. I know not everyone is, but I am. Yeah. This came from a private collection, and it features a 2.25 litre Series 3 engine with overdrive. It's also got new tyres on it, so the new keeper won't have to worry about that, which is nice for them. As you can see in the back, it's got the door tops included, and it always starts well with a solid frame. It has also recently done seats and canopy.
Yeah, very good canopy, very good all round. And when you remove the door tops of the front doors, you've got a very nice car for the summer. But it's also something that you can use in the winter if you put all the gear down. A very good example, lovely paint.
It's a very
tidy, solid car.
You know, it's fun,
Land Rover.
it's usable. Summertime, put the dogs in the back, go for a good drive. If you ever need to transport something, you've got the back to put it in. It is...
Yeah, tow bar.
Yeah.
Good utility vehicle.
Following on, we have one of my favourite cars of the auction.
Beautiful colour.
A 1965 Reliant Scimitar, guided, I can't believe this, £8,000 to £10,000. It is in the lovely baby blue colour with the beautiful wire wheels, showing 80,000 miles on the odometer and only 5 former keepers.
Yeah, but it also was the 1965 Horse Court Motor Show car.
It was, and
On the stand at Horse Court.
Yes.
With exactly the registration on the car. So quite a rare thing to see. They're a very rare car these days. And with the straight six Ford engine with triple carbs, and that's how they were always supplied on the straight six engines. There's just a great usable car, manual overdrive, beautiful things.
And this one comes with a lot of invoices for recent work, which includes bodywork and mechanical work. Now, that is a very good car at a very competitive price. Yeah. And whoever gets to own it is very lucky indeed. Another very special little car here, following on from the last one, a 1934 Armstrong Siddeley Drophead Coupe at £4,500 to £5,500. This is one of your favourites, Tony.
Well, I love these old cars, and this is such a rare one. Obviously, a special body with a 3-position roof, and I love things that actually the front of the roof folds back, and then you have a handle that looks like a starter handle that you put in the side, and you wind the roof back into its positions.
It's got three positions.
Three
for the roof,
positions.
hasn't it?
Yep. A great old thing with the pre-selector gearbox. Everything working as it should. I have driven the car and I've loaded it onto the trailer and off, and it was an absolute joy. Starts on the button. A great car, great paint, just a lovely thing.
So this was a 17 horsepower Foursome Drophead Coupe made by Salmons and Sons, reportedly capable of 70 miles per hour with its 2.4 litre 6-cylinder engine. And it's showing 72,000 miles on the odometer. The Buff logbook shows only 3 former keepers.
It does.
And showing the car was in Cheshire, our friends up north.
Yeah.
But that was in the 60s. So maybe the new owner will have the chance to take it up to our friends in the north or keep it local down south. There are some photos provided from an early restoration as well as invoices for parts. So it's got a good little bit of history, a good bit of provenance, and definitely one for the car collector.
Yeah, that likes their older cars.
Yes, I mean, even the inside has got a very nice patina. It's got a lot of character.
Yeah. Well, at 90 years old, what can you say? What a beauty.
Yeah. Right, so we've just headed over to our second unit where we've also got more cars to show you for this video. Starting off with the 1970 Toyota Crown, guided 10,000 to £11,000. Such a very nice car to have in for the first auction of the year. This was imported last year and has an MOT until July 2026. So a nice long MOT for all of you, in case you are worried.
Yeah, these are very rare. I can just about remember them in my youth.
How long ago?
But quiet, Molly. There aren't many of these left at all, and there weren't many in the day. I mean, it's a lovely right-hand drive version, beautiful paintwork.
It is a lovely example that is remarkably well preserved.
Well preserved. And it runs very well. It has had a little hiccup, but we've just got to put a new dizzy cap on it that's cracked. But that will be done before the sale. It's actually being done tomorrow, we hope.
So it's also, to make it even more desirable than it already is the 2.6 litre inline six.
Yeah, beautiful engine.
And just even the interior is well kept. It's, you know, when they were released, they were boldly styled, a design that has really aged well, and they're still very desirable now.
That's a beautiful car that's just ageless, I think. It's just that look will last forever. Beautiful.
Oh,
Obviously, it's a Toyota Crown, so it's a royal look.
I mean, even the paintwork looks lovely on it.
Yeah.
It is just a stunning
I am
looking
very
car.
impressed with that car. One of my favourites of the auction.
Oh, really?
Yep, one of my favourites.
Definitely be something to transport the new buyer back to maybe their youth.
Yeah.
Maybe. Moving on, this is definitely Tony's speciality. He's a bike man. 1973 Suzuki GT750K, guided 7.5 to 8.5, and showing 1,358 miles.
Yeah.
That's it. It's a Japanese import with documentation, and it underwent a full and complete restoration by an expert Japanese motorcycle restorer.
It's been very well done. It retains original lenses, all the things that the collectors of these want. The only non-standard thing that we know is the exhaust. The originals are very hard to get, and this was just the particular choice of the man that restored the bike. They're affectionately known as kettles because they're water-cooled two-strokes. But this is just an exceptional example. Can't describe it in any other way.
Fits well in with the auction, I do believe.
Yep.
Some of the work that was carried out, I'll go through. Powder-coated frame, new paint, new forks, rebuilt wheels with spokes and bearings, an engine rebuild, new chrome, and an electronic ignition fitted. So a lot of work has been done to get it up to the standard nowadays. And I think the new owner will be happy with it. So moving on, we have a restoration project for all of you classic car enthusiasts out there. A 1967 MGB in at no reserve. Now, this has come from a deceased estate, and it's definitely an exciting barn find project for someone to undertake. It was reportedly stored for 30 years.
Yeah. I actually went and picked this up with the trailer and had to get it out of a garage where it was buried, blow the tyres up, free the wheels off. And the neighbour told me it had been there 30 years. When it was put away, it was absolutely like brand new and fully restored. And you can see that if you look around the car.
The shell, however, appears to be in excellent condition.
It's lasted very well, but
it doesn't have any history or keys,
no,
unfortunately, but it's still a good starting point for a restoration.
Well, it's a very solid start. It has had some water in it because in the garage, the water leaked, Charlie, if you could just point this out, from the roof straight into the heater duct. But everything still seems very solid. The seats inside the car are in exceptionally good condition and have lasted well, as is the hood.
Even the tyres still have some pips on.
Tyres still have pips on. The hubcaps are beautiful. I mean, the car must have been beautiful when it was put away. And it wouldn't take much now, I don't think, to make that as good. Does need a dynamo pulley and a water pump because the water pump's seized. And that's about as much as we know about the mechanics of the car.
So a good restoration for someone to undertake and possibly get up and running ready for summer.
It's very good in the boot area. And you can even look in there, Charlie. You can see how good the wheel arches are. And under the floor is absolutely superb.
Right.
Edge of the boot, again, no rust. Very good around the edges.
Should we move on?
Yep, we'll move on to the next one.
The next one is very exciting. Well, I guess especially for my generation. For all those boy racers out there, a 1998 Toyota Chaser, guided 19,000 to 22,000. That's not a bad price for one of these.
Recently imported, registration applied for, MOT done on the chassis number. It's just waiting for the number to arrive from the DVLA, and it will obviously be ready to go with this new MOT.
Nice year-long MOT. Only 90,000 miles.
Yeah, no, it's a beautiful car, very well kept, lovely paint, beautiful colour.
It's got the 3-litre 2JZ engine, and it is a 6-speed manual conversion.
Yeah.
It includes the Blitz induction kit, body kit, coil covers, and a custom exhaust. It's certainly going to be a fun bit of kit for someone to drive.
Yeah.
So for all those interested out there, you've got a nice Japanese import car, and you don't have to worry about any of the duties because they've all been paid. So it's ready to go once the V5 comes through. So that's it for this walk around video. As you've probably seen in the background, we have had some late arrivals.
If you want to just quick zoom round, Charlie, just to show you the Lotus of these two. Just there you go.
So you'll be able to preview these next week when Steve Berry does his very good walk around auction preview video.
Well,
and I think we'll hand back to the team up north. Thanks, guys.
Okay, thanks for that, Molly and Tony. All those cars available to buy on the 24th of January at Barron's. Let's head over here and have a look at the first of the offerings outside. Right, so here we are in the sunlight. It's actually quite nice today. New arrival, TVR. I believe this is a 280S. So it'll have the SX V6 in there, 2.8. Very, very tidy overall, actually. Brooklyn's green, I would say, with the cream leather. We've got some history with it. It's got an MOT on it. It's done circa 40,000 miles, I believe. Oh, that's a nice touch. You've got matching central TVR front and rear reg plates, which is something I always look at. Yeah, that's a tidy example, that. So, but I think that's about £5,000 worth of classic, that. Good throaty, grunty British classic for you. But then on to something a little bit more Germanic. Now, have a look at this. This is a great colour and great spec 996 Targa. So you get the benefit of this super colour combination with the exterior and the interior, the Targa roof, and this is a manual as well, rather than a tip. Now, I hear you all crying out there, has the IMS been done? Yes, it has, and we have an invoice as well to prove it, together with lots and lots of other invoices as well. Nice low owners on that car. It's got a ticket on it with the history, somewhere between 14, 15, 16,000 pounds, I reckon, on that one. So nice example, that. And then we'll just head over here to our final offering this week, although we do have plenty on the way next week. So if Matt just scans round there, you can see a Porsche 911 in Guards red, I would say. That's on an E. It's just arrived, so I don't know a huge amount about it, other than to say, what a treat. Look at that. If you're going to buy a mid-80s Porsche, I reckon that's the one to have. Guards red, you've got the linen pinstripe upholstery inside, you've got the proper Fuchs alloys, the whale tail, Carrera, and it's a manual, 5-speed manual, so that'll be the G40. That's a super example, isn't it? Let's just have a look at the miles if I can, and I'll just give you a bit more. So it's showing 88,000 on the clock. Comes with history as well. I think somewhere 55, 60,000, maybe 65 on a good day. You've got the sunroof as well. That looks in really good nick, that. So that is available to buy on the 14th of February, together with all the other cars I've shown you this week. Oh, all right there, Matthew, you nearly tripped over. So what else have we got coming up? Well, we have a Series 3 XJ6 or XJ12, sorry, late 80s. That's a V12. We've potentially got a mini British Open Classic Mini there, special edition. We've got a Citroen Diane Accordion, I think they're called, which is the van version of the Diane. We've got a very nice Mercedes Pagoda 250 SL, which is coming in. A Mini John Cooper Works, which is a 2006-7. Super low miles on that one. That'll be about £6,000 or £7,000. And then potentially we've got a very, very nice Audi TT, but not any ordinary TT. This is a Quattro Sport. So it's one of the last ones of the first edition Audi TTs. That's going to be circa kind of £11,000-ish, something like that. So if you want to know more about any of the cars that I've shown you today, or any of the cars that Jim showed you last week, head over to the website, manorparkclassics.com, and click on the car you like the look of. If you want to know anything more about the cars, give us a ring in the office and we'll talk you through the cars and what we know about them. Or, indeed, why not come down? So what you can do is you can make an appointment to come down and see the cars, or you can wait for our viewing days, which are on the Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, before the auction on the 14th. So hopefully that covers everything today, and we'll see you all soon.